welcome.
Kason, what are you doing in my video? Have you ever heard about inversions and don't know what are they, or maybe don't know how to do them? So in this video we're gonna explain to you what is an inversion and how to execute them. So let's get into this video. Okay, first things first, what is an inversion? An inversion is like, if I'm playing C major, I can play this same C major in different patterns. Like, for example, if I do this, I still have C major. But why? Because to have C major, I need C, I need E, I need G. So whether I have the G right there or right there, I still have C major. Then right here I have C major, but this is an inversion. Right here I still have a C major, but this is another inversion. Okay, but what's the importance of playing inversions? One thing is that it helps you to play more simple. For example, if I'm playing those two chords, I'm playing G major and C major. G, C, G, C. But if I'm doing G, C, G, C, if I'm playing like this, my hand is doing a lot of movement. I could play more simple if I just use one inversion. Like if I do G, instead of moving my hands until the C major right here, I could play an inversion of this C major, like what I mean? So I still play the same thing, but this is easier, okay? And second, it helps me to be more accurate. Okay, for example, if I'm playing 10,000 Reasons, bless the Lord, oh my soul. This is okay for a beginner, but it could be better. Okay, for example, if I did bless the Lord, oh my soul. Do you see what I mean by that? Some people have been asking me how to play with melody, and this is one example just by using the inversions. Like this. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. The same melody, I'm still playing it just within the chords. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. So I don't need to do crazy stuff, you know what I mean? Okay, right now the next question is how to do them. This is the easiest thing in the world. You know what I mean? To do an inversion, you just need to know two things. The first thing you need to know is where the different keys are positioned. And the second thing you need to know is how to make chords. And I already talked about that, and if you'd like to watch this video, you can just click on the top right of the screen and you're good. The type of chords I taught you to make in the last video is called root chords. That means this is the basic chord, the basic form, the basic pattern of the chord. There are two inversions, the first inversion and the second inversion. The first inversion is when you take the lowest note of the root chord and you take it to the next octave, like this. That means you take the C right here and you replace this C with the highest C. And the second inversion is when you take the first inversion and you do the same thing. You take the lowest note, the E, and you replace it with the highest E right there. This is the second inversion. Or another way to do the second inversion, if it is when you take the highest key, highest note, G, and the root chord, and you replace it with the lowest G, like this. Okay, for C major, I have all those chords are still C major, but in different patterns. Okay, this is still C major, C major, C major, C major. This exercise, you could do it to just get used to the placement, the position of the different inversion. Let's take another example. Like if we took G major like this, the first inversion is this. We take out this G and we move it to the next octave. Root chord, first inversion, second inversion. First inversion, root chord, first inversion, second inversion. Root chord, second inversion, first inversion. Okay, this is pretty easy. Let's take a last example. If we take A minor, we have A, C, E. This is A minor, but this is the root chord. Okay, the root chord, the basic chord. Where is the first inversion? Huh? Are you sure? This is the first inversion. You didn't know that, right? Where's the second inversion? Are you serious? Here is the second inversion. Okay? Very easy. Henceforth, you can play the same chords with different patterns. And now that you know how to do chord inversions, if you playing Here I Am to Worship, you will not do Here I Am to Worship, but you will do Here I Am to Worship. Because, like I said in one of my last videos, when you're playing, make sure that the note of the melody is the highest note. Like, here I am to worship. No, this is not the melody. So you cannot play here I am to worship. Here I am to worship. You know what I mean? This is the note of the melody. Then you're gonna play here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. This is not the melody. Bow down, here I am to say that. This is the melody, and you're gonna do say that you're my Lord. This is not the melody. Lord, this is the melody, Lord. And then it doesn't mean that you cannot play other than that way, because you can vary the way you're playing. Like in the first, I do here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you're my God. You are together all together. vary, but if you playing the same thing, okay, the same progression, so you cannot do the same thing because this is the melody, you play it like this, but you can vary it. But in the case of a song that is like that has different progression, different patterns, it would be better if you played the inversions that has the melody as the highest note. You know what I mean? So this is very simple. All what you have to remember is that for C major, this is the root chord, this is the first inversion, this is the second inversion, and if you wanna exercise your brain so you can memorize all this stuff, so you don't need to go as fast, but go slow as slow as possible, and then progressively increase the speed and until you get comfortable, and you'll see that this was nothing. You just need to keep practicing, and like this you're gonna get it. Thanks to y'all for watching this video until the end. Thank you for your advices, thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing, thank you for everything, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.